Yo. I said, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy coming at you guys with another video, man. If y'all new to the channel, be sure to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and follow me on Twitch if you guys want to see me stream daily. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Now, as you guys know, 2K21 is literally right around the corner. If you pre-ordered it already, it should, already be pre-downloaded. My 2K21 is pre-downloaded already. It's ready to go as soon as, midnight hits September 4th. I'm gonna be able to play the game, so I will be dropping my official build video that same night. I would probably drop a gameplay that same night, so that's the plan. I'm gonna try to drop 2 gameplays and then stream. You gotta really start off heavy with the grind and just, keep it going. But yeah, I wanted to try to get you guys like my final gameplay with my 4 builds on 2K20. I'm gonna do it. Like, there's no way I don't do it. I'm gonna do it. I just want to finish them off at 99. If I could finish them off at 99.9, that would be great, but I have to play a lot of my career games to get that done. And I've kind of just been decompressing, getting ready for the 2K21 grind. So yeah, stay tuned for my final build videos from 2K20. And I still got a couple more build videos I want you guys to see on 2K21 before the game releases. But with that being said, you guys see right here, I only have 1 more slot left. Literally only got 1 more slot left. So that means this is the last build I can make on this account. Then I'll have to like use my other account and then make more builds. So yeah, it is what it is. But today we're gonna be making a LeBron James build, y'all. We're gonna be making a LeBron James build. You guys see what it says there, though, in the first name and last name. Subscribe to JR Ranks if y'all have not done that already, if y'all want some good luck for 2K21. But we're gonna go with LeBron. This is LeBron build. There's a lot of ways you can try to look at it or go about this, but I feel like this right here the best way with the playmaking and slashing pie chart. Also, I would say just go with the speed realistically. If you really, because if you really think about it, who's gonna really play in the post? You know what I'm saying? Once you have a player that's, they're not, how do I say this? They don't have post scoring in their arsenal. It's pointless to go in the post anyways. Will you get mismatches sometimes? Maybe, but just your size will be enough. So go with the speed if you're looking to actually make this build. If you really want to make it super identical to what LeBron really is, then something like this would probably be a little bit more like it, because LeBron's not like 99 speed, but he does have a high strength. And keep in mind, you do get +8 to your physicals because of the gym rat badge and the 99 overall boost. So yeah, it's between this one and the first one. But I mean, hey, LeBron does jump high, dunking on people. So hey, let's go with this. We'll go with this. You get the speed and you're able to jump high and dunk. So first things first, we're just gonna max out the dunking, the layup, and the close shot all the way. The reason why we don't want to max out the standing dunk is because it's gonna take up too many attributes. I'll show you guys right here. It's gonna take up too many attributes, and you want to still be able to shoot with this build, because LeBron can definitely still shoot the 3. He can definitely shoot the mid range also. You can max this out to 12 shooting badges. So I would say just max out the 12 shooting badges to make it as versatile as possible. Like, you want to have an identical LeBron build. Now, you could turn it down a little bit, but we'll see what we can get when we upgrade our perimeter defense. Still, we got to get our rebounding all the way up. So even though we have a rebounding all the way up, we still got more attributes. We can get we can get the interior defense up, or we can try to put it on the block. Let's see what happens when we put it on the block. So okay, when you put it on the block, you can get yourself to 7 defensive badges, which is way better. Then you max that out, you can get 22 playmaking. Let's see if we can add more. Then you could just add more to playmaking, which is 23. If I put it right here, I don't think you can get 8 anymore, so we'll just put it right there. So yeah, we get pretty much the maximum on everything right here. This makes him pretty versatile. Like, LeBron's obviously, he's not a terrible defender, but he's not the greatest defender. Like, he's not locking people up all the time, but having that block right there, you can kind of resemble the fact that, you can get chased on blocks or whatever. So yeah, that's why you want to put the block up, and you also want to get the the extra defensive badge. Usually people aim for 6 when you have these kinds of builds that are like heavy in finishing, shooting, and playmaking. But hey, why don't you take an extra one? You could get Clamps, Intimidator, Pick Dodger, some of the most important badges in the game. So yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. Now, if some people want to be like, LeBron doesn't need all these playmaking badges. If you think LeBron doesn't need all these playmaking badges, you think you can survive with like a certain amount, maybe like 4, maybe something like this. I mean, hey, there's not really much you can do with the upgrades anyways. Like, if you put it over here, you can get like 1 more finishing, so it's pretty useless. So you might as well just keep the playmaking as is and move on to the next. So Obviously it's LeBron, so we're gonna go with built. You can either go with built or burly, so you can like resemble LeBron as much as possible. I feel like the body types is gonna actually help you be able to score like better in the paint. That's why this year I'm gonna make my players body shape either burly or built, because I just want to feel bigger. I want to just, you know, I don't want to be getting scored on too easily anymore. So I'm just gonna go with built or burly for my main player. But when you go 6'8", guys, it does take off a lot. Like it takes off your stats a lot. You can max out small forwards to 6'10", and you see how badly 2K just takes away literally almost everything. Like it just literally just, bro, it makes no sense. So 6'7", you can leave it at that. LeBron is 6'8", but you know, obviously you don't want to sit there and jeopardize the stats just to try to be 6'8". It's literally not worth it at all. Obviously, like LeBron is 250 in real life, but you see right here, you know what? You can honestly go with 250 if you want to. Like I said, you get +8. So remember, you would end up having a 91 speed and an 89 acceleration. Like that's good enough for a LeBron build. It's like, it's not like LeBron is 99 speed, you know what I'm saying? And then you end up getting extra strength. Now, if you're one of those people that like, you know, I want to have the speed, oh, this and that, I want to have the speed, you can go on ahead and do that. You can go on ahead and make him 180, and then you'll end up having speed in the higher 90s or whatever. If that's what you feel like you need to do, then go on ahead and do that. But in all honesty, we're trying to make a LeBron build, so we're getting extra strength. We still got the vertical. 250 is how much LeBron weighs. Now, I can double check that real fast right now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all leave a like on the video if you have not done that yet. Subscribe, all of that, because I'm gonna be dropping bangers all year long, bro. And then when next gen comes out, I'm gonna still be dropping bangers. But yeah, they're saying LeBron is like 6'9", 250. So even worse, if you go 6'8", your stats is gonna get messed up. But 250, we're gonna feel like LeBron James out there. Now, this is important, right? Do you want to, you know, max out your wingspan so you can get a better dunk and, you know, or whatever? Or do you want to minimize your wingspan? Because at 99, you'll be able to get contact dunks. You'll be able to get a 70 3-point shot, which is good. Once you touch the 70s for 3-point shooting, you know, you're going to be shooting really, really well, especially this year because you get more shooting badges due to the fact that there's no more quick draw. So you don't have to waste upgrades on quick draw badge. The defense is still good enough, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have defense in the high 80s to be locking people up. Just have IQ and understand where to be on the floor. So it depends on what you guys want. Do you want the extra ball handling? I feel like most people will go with this. Most people will go with this because you get the extra shooting, you get the extra ball handling, and that's better versus going for, you know, just being able to contact dunk off rip and get better defense and lower your ball handling and lower your shooting. That literally makes no sense. So we're getting extra shooting, extra playmaking. We're still going to be able to get contact dunks, and the defense is not changing that much differently from, you know, max wingspan, so it's not that big of a deal. And then you end up getting a 66 strength. So yeah, we'll put it like this. And then obviously LeBron's his takeover is slasher. It's like there's no question about it. His takeover is slasher. Now in 2K they actually give him the playmaking takeover, I guess because, you know, he obviously led the league in assists. So you can either go with this, playmaking or slashing, whichever one you feel like you want to go with, and then, you know, go from there. But I feel like having the slashing just makes you more versatile. You know, it makes the defense want to sag off of you a little bit because you have your slashing takeover, and that's when it opens up your shooting. So that's why I would tell you guys to go with the slashing playmaker. But you know, there's a lot of dribble heads out there, so all you dribble heads can do what you want to do. But you see what we get right here. We get a slashing playmaker. This is what LeBron has been, slashing playmaker pretty much. And yeah, let's get into the next part of this video. All right, so obviously, like I said, I love the fact that we're able to, you know, tell people this year. Remember, guys, please remember, these stats that you are currently looking at aren't the stats that you're going to have at 99. These are actually the stats that you're going to have at 95. I don't know why 2K does this. I don't know what's the tactic or what's the scheme behind them doing this. I really don't get it. But this is the stats that you're gonna have at 95. Add +4 to those stats because you get +4 once you hit 99 overall. If you can maintain 99.9, you can have +5 to your stats. But you know, that's really hard for people to do, so that's why I always say +4. But keep in mind, once again, these are the stats that you're going to have at 95 overall. So remember, you can max your player out, you can get +4. +5 if you're able to maintain 99.9. But let's get into the next part. Now, badges, guys. Badges. First thing, we'll just go with defense, which is obviously the most important. Clamps and Intimidator. If you're playing threes, I mean, you're probably going to be at the 2, so you're not going to need Pick Dodger the most. If you really want to try to be like LeBron, you can put Chase Down Artists on, but it's kind of difficult to get Chase Down, so it's up to you. Either Chase Down Artists or Pick Dodger. If you're in a situation where you're getting hit by a lot of screens, Pick Dodger is the best thing to go with. But like I said, it's either Chase Down Artists or Pick Dodger, depending on the playing situation you're in. You know, but in all honesty, the gameplay is looking like it's pretty much the same. So, Pick Dodgers are going to be more important in all honesty. We'll save that for last. Let's go to shooting. Like I said, guys, this year you do not have to use upgrades on quick draw, so a lot of people are going to be able to shoot better. Don't follow the people that are saying you only need a certain amount of shooting badges now that there's no quick draw. No, don't think like that. Think of it as you can get more finish or more shooting badges now that there's no more quick draw. So now you can go green machine, range extender. Obviously, when you get your hot zones, you want to go hot zone. You want to go hot zoner, and you can go volume shooter. So if you have this, right, this is like, guys, the shooting this year, once we figure out the shooting, because we figure out the shooting every single year, it does not matter. Everybody figures out the shooting every single year, literally. Bro, it's gonna be crazy out there in the park. Even if somebody was like, I'll go volume shooter and Deadeye, bro, you can mix your badges up with these slash and playmaker builds and these two-way slash and playmaker builds, and you can be a really, really good shooter. There's no more quick draw. So, it's gonna be really, really good. But I'm gonna go with volume shooter just because, you know, the amount of shots I'm gonna try to take. So yeah, the shooting is about to be crazy this year. Obviously, finishing, we want to go with contact finisher, a slithery finisher, acrobat, and I don't think fancy footwork is gonna work the same this year. So I would say maybe relentless if you're constantly going to the paint. But yeah, fancy footwork, you're just not creating space like you did last year. So it's not that big of a need. Like, you don't need the badge desperately like you did last year because it was just so good with the hop steps. I would say this is what I would go with. If you don't like relentless, then you can go with consistent. Maybe consistent is better because, you know, consistent pops up every single time you do a layup. So yeah, go with consistent finisher actually. And then last but not least, we got the playmaking badge. So you know LeBron is gonna have downhill. You know he's gonna have dimer, floor general, quick first step, handles for days, unpluckable. Now, this is LeBron. If you want to say, like I said, he's leading the league in assists here. If you feel like you don't need to have unpluckable, then you could just take it off and put it on needle threader. Like, remember, we're trying to make LeBron as best as we can. There's multiple ways you could do it. Feel me? You don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I need unpluckable, or oh, I need this and that. But remember, you are a LeBron James build. You're trying to make your teammates better. Downhill, you're going in transition. You got needle threader because you can pass the ball really well. And you don't need unpluckable badly. But if you start getting turnovers, then it's like, okay, you got to put unpluckable on. But yeah, you can go with this. Maybe you can go with, feel me, take off gold dimer, put on bailout. Maybe you can put on bronze dimer, put on bailout type. You know, that would be better. My bad, y'all. Somebody was at my door. But yeah, I'm gonna just put bronze. I'm gonna put bronze bailout. Something like this. Maybe this is a little bit better. This is a little bit better. You know, I say you can't, you know, fiend for the, you know, it's kind of tough. There's options. Go with something like this. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this is not too bad. You end up getting the best of everything really. You still get to keep unpluckable. You get needle threader. You get bailout. You get dimer, downhill. Yeah, this is the LeBron build. Feel me, bro? This is definitely a LeBron build. Obviously, we gotta go with LeBron James jump shot. And yeah, that's the video, guys. Like, this is the LeBron build, bro. In all honesty, this is definitely a LeBron build. You're still able to do everything perfectly well. Pass, facilitate, see your teammates' shooting percentages, have Hall of Fame dimer, because remember, the whole point is to play like LeBron. He averages 10.6 assists. He led the league in assists this year. So you're only trying to make it as realistic as possible. Obviously, you still have, you know, the defense. Like, you can't fully 100% replicate a player, but you can, in terms of, you know, playing in the park, you can definitely do that. So yeah, this is what it is. And that's that. Like I said, I'm not gonna show any gameplay because we already know how the gameplay is with these builds. We know how the badges work, and it's just a demo. So go test this build out in the demo. If you guys like it, use it in the game. This is obviously gonna be a comp build because you can literally do everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. 2K21 is right around the corner, guys. I'm not sure how many more videos you're gonna see after this one, right here before 2K21 drops, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna try my best to get out as many as I possibly can, but I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it's been like mentally draining to even try to play 2K. So when I even try to play 2K20, it's like just like everyone else, my mind is just mentally drained from that game. So I'm just so ready to move on from that. But with that being said, y'all, make sure y'all leave a like on this video, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all hit that notification bell, and make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, because I will be streaming 2K21 a lot over on Twitch, because I'm trying to grow my Twitch family, bro. It's pretty fun over there on Twitch. I could, you know, have song requests. I don't gotta worry about copyright. All of that could be so lit on Twitch. So guys, pull up. I'm telling you, you're not gonna, you know, you're gonna enjoy it, bro. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Jarmax, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD girl, now he talking this shit.